Hello guys, Skyrionn here. As this video posts, I'll be away visiting family, and instead of going a week without posting a video, I thought I would quickly put together the information I've gathered about the new Fable since its announcement. I did create a detailed breakdown of the trailer, which should appear just about now in the top right. I've also timestamped these points so you can skip to whatever interests you. I've been meaning to put this together for a while, so here we go. Now, with all information gathered, all we can do is speculate. I am not an expert, I'm just a fan of a new game in the series, whether it be a continuation or a complete reboot. This is just a brief overview of some information. So the first thing I found is that Playground Games are actively hiring for roles, and so looking through the hiring page, which I have linked below, we can gather bits of information about the game based on the roles they are hiring for. Now we can see they are hiring for still prominent roles like an AI engineer, animation directors, the lead engineer, but the first one I paid real attention to was the engine engineer. Here we can see, you will join the project at an early stage. While it has only been rumoured the game is still in early development, it is good to see some sort of confirmation. It kind of makes sense when you see they're still hiring for the principal quest designer. Again, sounds obvious, but it's confirmation we're getting quests for the Fable game. Now, the role hiring for gameplay animator states that Fable is an open world action RPG. Now, what can be defined as open world? While the previous installments were limited to select areas with loading screens between them, it looks like we'll be getting a world similar to the likes of Fallout or The Witcher. Again, this is probably how you would define open world, but when I looked up open world games, Fable, Greedfall and Dragon Age didn't qualify because they use load screens to jump between areas, whereas Fallout, Witcher and the Elder Scrolls all appeared as open world. Fable could be the game to potentially rival the Elder Scrolls 6 in this aspect. Next up, the new developers for the game have been tweeting shirts given to them by Playground. A nice way to be welcomed to the team, but look at the shirts. There's a blue and a red one. Now, what does this mean? Probably nothing, but red and blue are the standard colours for morality in the previous games in the series. So could we be seeing a return of a morality system? Imagine what they could do with it in a new engine and better equipment to cater for it. On the tweet by the lead gameplay engineer, we can see the guild seal on the back, again pushing that we should be getting a return of heroes. I'm not going to speculate too much, but it just screams Heroes Guild. Why would you have the guild seal without the Heroes Guild? We should be getting the Heroes Guild. The big news we've seen over the last few weeks is that Fable will be using the Forza engine. I've put this third because you probably already heard this news by now. It's everywhere. Now, what does this mean? Thanks to Jay Singh, who was the first person to reach out to me and send me this information. Fable may be one of the most visually stunning role-playing games we will see. The Forza engine is stunning. I'm not a fan of racing games, but the gameplay here in the latest of the Forza franchise is incredible. Now from the trailer, we can see it is just visually stunning, with the weather system and that lighting. Just imagine how they can adapt this engine to work in a fantasy setting. Just from a first viewing of how this engine works, I'm excited. Again, this was a kind of filler video while I'm away, but if anything, it was fun to work on something for the new Fable game to keep me going and maybe yourself going until the new one starts dropping information. In summary, here are the points. It'll be open world. We'll potentially have a morality system and return of the guild. This will be using a version of the Forza engine which will make Fable a beautiful game, and it may well be at least a couple of years away, minimum. With all of this excitement, E3 is coming up soon. Will we see anything? I personally don't think we will, but I'm hopeful. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram where I post things sometimes. We also have a Discord server where we talk Fable and various other games. I'm always happy to take tweets with new developments about the series too. I will do my best to update you guys on information even if I am a couple of days late. I just felt like at this point it would be worth making a video now that there were multiple things to talk about. Now guys, enjoy your day. Bye.